Hello everyone, this is Zilzin Ziltor, and we are continuing our archer leveling. So, remember how I said I was thinking about taking a Fantasia potion? Well, I did. So, I changed my archer's appearance. So, I want to show you real quick what I did before we go continue the storyline. So, I was originally a Highlander, and I switched it over to Midlander, gave myself a little bit more of a tan, and changed my hair color. This looks so much prettier out in the sunlight, but I feel like I don't look like I'm gonna constantly punch through a fucking wall. I don't look angry like Hulk smash. And I kept some things the same, like the eye color. I kept the eye color the same. It's instead of just being solid green, or a sea green, sea foam. I did a mixture sea foam and blue and black, so kind of razzle dazzle it up a little bit. So I like this so much better than how I originally had it. The one thing I do like about another thing I like about this game, um, is that you don't have to roll up a new character just to play around with the characters or character creation settings. You go to create a new character, you can um, play around with the character creation, and then you can save whatever you want your parents to be. So you can save so many different looking characters that if you decide, well, I want to roll a character, I'll just pull up one of my own presets instead of having to go through it all over again with the game, which is nice. So I have like a crap ton of character creations that I've saved, appearance data that I've saved to use again. I really like that with the game that you can save that because the character creation is it's just amazing what you can come up with and the personalities that your characters end up having, every time you play them. So when we last left off, we just completed Sashtasha, and we are going to get the quest to do the quest line to start doing Tam-Tara Deepcroft. And that's in Gridania. So let's go ahead and pick up that quest, Call of the Forest, because we're going to go back home. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it posed any trouble for an adventurer as survived the bedlam in Satasha. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. One of my FC mates is messaging me. If you think you might be interested, y'all want to have words with the mother, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to um, wait for my FC mate to invite me. Yay, okay. So, okay. So let's head over to New Gridania. I have Ultitis, and this is my 7th tune on this server, and all of my other tunes are in the FC, and I didn't want to put this one in my FC if I wasn't gonna be active with her, but since I'm doing the videos and everything, it doesn't really matter. So So, and I didn't want to join another FC on the server to be like, oh, well, I use this character for videos and yada yada. So, anywho, let's continue. uh, so, let's see. The foul-mouthed rogue sends me an adventurer that might be along for the job and turns out to be you. With regard to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details and I shall brief you. Okay. Let's see what the drama is this time. Ready for that briefing. Alright, so here's the long and short of it. Blah! We're getting interrupted by another person. Oh lord. Go fuck off and let me do my thing. Y'all know me. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Well, if it isn't our very own woman for all seasons, you certainly have a knack for appearing when you're most needed. My thanks for answering the call. Well, not like I had a choice in the matter. I never have a choice. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Like I haven't done that before. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called Tam-Tara Deepcroft. I personally find that dungeon to be the most dull of the three. I hate it with the fiery passion. I like the hard mode one better, but I hate normal mode. Hate it. The place was once a Gamoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been sulking about the Deepcroft and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. Ooh, do they drink the special Kool-Aid? Special soda. Special orange juice. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Since we thwarted their attack on the Guardian Tree, the bird men have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every ilm of our defenses in search of a weakness, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. Can we just get to the crux of the problem here? The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalamud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this matter, Tara? Poopy squash. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft, identify yourself to the guard post at the entrance. He will apprise you, blah, of the latest developments, that is all. Be careful out there. Yeah. Guys act like I'm gonna just fucking drop dead on a whim. Have I died yet? I don't think I have. Alright, so let us Hearthith to Bent Branch Meadows. I believe that's where we have to go. I'm mega thirsty. This is gonna be fun. Fun times. Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So, the goal for tonight is to knock out the 2 dungeons and then unlock Palace, which I will show you how to unlock Palace. And I'm going to whack Palace as a pugilist to get that to 15. Because I need to. Because Archer demands it. I don't know why Archer demands it, but Archer does. What level am I? What? I'm 19 already? You don't fucking say. So I actually might be able to do class quest tonight too. Well, I got plenty of stuff to do. Oh, remember those people from the last place? Here they are. Let's see, there's Mr. Bear, the cat person. I'm still learning how to pronounce it. Let's see if I can pronounce it right. Mahite. No. Ugh, I forgot how they pronounced it. Anyways, a little Olafel. And I have no idea who these people are. Interesting. Anywho. Where is that entrance? There we go. I gotta go whack some magical bones. Bones. I'm still kind of wondering what the logistics are of my arrows going through bones and killing them. So, and then here's another smithy person. Sorry about that. You're Terra Nova, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already formed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lambs of Danamood. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity. Yeah, we just got told that, okay? The cultists took the lesser moon down the moon for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. Well, they were disappointed when Delamood exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its ascent. Oh, how tragic. Now having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. Alright, so, we gotta kill crazy people. What else is new? Alright, so when I queue up for these things, I never stick around. So we're gonna teleport back to New Gridania. We are going to queue up and pummel. But first, before we queue up and pummel, I am going to get some tea. Because I can. Oh, wait, before we do that, we gotta go to the carpenter guy and get the other thing for Mr. Esthetician. Somebody just stone-skinned me. How nice of them. Almost completely forgot about this part. Alright, so from Jed, esthetician, so lost another one. The man does not understand that wood simply does not grow on, well actually does, the manner of speaking. Resources are in short supply. For all of his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Anyways, so what am I getting for him? What am I getting? Anyways, you know, as someone who went to cosmetology school and learned how to do hair and a bunch of other crap that I don't even do anymore, I still have all of my tools, and my tools are very much a part of me. So why does this guy keep losing his shit? So yeah, that's another fun fact. I'm a licensed cosmetologist in my state. So let's go pick a spot to sit. We're gonna go sit over here. Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to queue up and do this dungeon, so shall return. Alright, so queued up for Tam-Tara Deepcroft, the queue just popped, and we're ready to go. Running with my FC mate again, of course. Pretty purple ball. This dungeon feels longer than what it needs to be. I'm so used to like... Another new adventure! A rogue. I'm so used to having like a bajillion buffs on me. Or doing a... I should say, I'm used to doing a bajillion buffs. But I feel like I should have more, like, you know, World of Warcraft, you have like a string of like 20 buffs. That guy's just probably gonna attack. Whatever, willy-nilly. Watch. Waste all the TP. Alright, tell him that. It's not going to get me. I really don't like this dungeon. Find it dull, boring. Let's kill trash. So basically every single boss in this dungeon is the same. Except for the last boss. So all the bosses leading up to the last boss, you whack a bunch of imps and a priest. And then after the imps, you kill the imps first, and then the priest, and then after the priest is dead, a demon comes out. You kill the demon, and the demon is tank and spank. The tank will have the demon facing away from the party, and the demon does a local AoE that the tank really has to avoid. Hold on. Anyways. 2 imps, a Dalamud priest, and then avoid full counters pops up. And then yeah, so and then we just DPS that guy down. And then you hit the cultist orb. That is basically every boss fight until the last boss. But on the next cultist orb, it'll be like four imps and 2 priests, and then one of those demons. That's basically the only difference. I just like to wait a couple of seconds just to see where to attack. I really do like the new electric miners here. Yeah, nothing I can use. Of course. Yeah, so here's the next one. So it looks like it's three imps and a priest. shirt. Get it down. No one got the treasure? Oh my god, really? And it looks like I've gone full retard, but really haven't. I do love my kids, immensely. And they know that I do this, and I tell them when I'm, you know, doing a video. And yet, they still message me on everything as I'm doing a video. So, my oldest, he's 14. He sent me a link earlier, because it was April Fool. He sent me a link earlier, and it was, you know, surprise, surprise, Rick Astley. So if you heard him knocking on my door a little bit ago, he wanted to know if I checked out the link that he sent me. So he was acting like it was some sort of big family emergency. Like the house is burning down. While I didn't get my kids all that well with April Fools, I did get my husband a little bit. It was pretty funny. And then, so basically, our 2-year-old, he has curly hair. Not quite as curly as mine. He's got the gorgeous like ringlet curls that I would have loved to have had as a child, but didn't inherit those great genes. So this morning I was straightening my hair with a flat iron, and he came waltzing into the bathroom. And so, on a whim, I was just gonna straighten out a couple of curls, like on the front of his head, just for shits and giggles. And he just stood there and let me do it. So I was able to do really quickly. I mean, it wasn't like the best of the best job, but really quickly just go through his hair and straighten it. But as I was straightening his hair, I was making it stand up on end. So by the time I got done, he looked like a young evil genius, you know, with the crazy sticking up everywhere hair. So so I got the great idea to act like, well, originally I was thinking to act like he electrocuted himself, and that's why his hair was sticking up, but I didn't go that route. So so after I straightened his hair, I yelled downstairs, "Oh my God, what happened to 2-year-old?" And my husband's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "There's something wrong with him. Come up here and see what's wrong with our 2-year-old." So my husband comes running up the stairs as fast as he can, because I sound panicked. And he turns the light on, and he immediately sees that his hair is sticking straight up. And so he looks at me, and he's like, "You straightened his hair." And I'm like, "Yeah, doesn't that look funny?" Yeah, I'm level 20. And then later, after we got back from we went to the store, and after we got back from the store, my 12-year-old was asking, like, what happened to our 2-year-old's hair. And both my husband and I said in unison, we do this quite a lot. Oh my God, he did waste a little bit on trash. And my husband and I both said in unison that the 2-year-old stuck his finger in a light socket and electrocuted himself, and that's why his hair is sticking straight up. And she kind of just looked at us like we were crazy, and my husband's like, it's true, you know? What happens when you stick your fingers in a light socket? And we pulled it off pretty well. And then later on, she asked me what really happened to his hair, and I said I just straightened it with a flat iron. Got it to stick up and everything. Pretty funny. Alright, so this rogue apparently was not attacking what the tank was attacking, and was wasting limit break on trash mobs. That's a huge no-no. Limit break is strictly safe for the last boss of the dungeon when the boss is at 10%. Now, the one thing I didn't know about limit break was who was allowed to do it. So, for leveling dungeons, limit break order is this. Melee gets first priority for limit break. There's some rare occasions where melee doesn't get priority. But typically, melee gets, for the most part, melee gets priority for limit break on the last boss. If there is no melee around, it's the physical range that gets the second limit break, so that would be your archers or bards. After that, it's casters, because their limit break is an AoE. And then the tank limit break just basically bolsters defense, and the healer one is a strong party-wide heal. I'm not getting shit for gear. So guy wasted limit break on crappy trash mods. So we're not going to have the limit break for this guy. So basically this guy, it's pretty simple. For the most part, tank and spank. Some imps are going to come out and they're going to be tethered, as that one was. And you have to DPS those imps down immediately, because otherwise the tethered imps make the boss immune. Some ads are going to come up in a little bit. They're pretty weak ads. Just DPS them down. Imp, kill it. Because as long as the imps are out, the boss is immune to aiming and all of that. And then ads, they're pretty weak. Quickly AoE them down, and then go back to attacking the boss. And that's basically the whole boss fight. Kill tethered imps, avoid his AoEs, and quickly DPS the trash. Pretty easy. Oh my god, did he even use the limit break too early, and as the imps were coming out, so that was pretty much a waste. For some reason, target came on. Goodbye, Cthulhu. And Disciple of Magic. I don't think I did no, I didn't do this one, but stuff. Moving the duty. So now we just gotta go see and boom, turn in the quest. Oh. Alright, so yay, I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. You've made such a habit of succeeding that it's difficult not to take your talents for granted. Rest assured, however, Mother is pleased, even if she isn't surprised. I'm shocked he even knew what a comm was. Bowlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves with predictable consequences, as if to illustrate the point. If Vera's gone, it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Oh my god. Etta, I feel your pain. You know how many times that has happened to me as a healer? Makes me wish that I had that can't heal you mod that everyone hated in WoW. He shouldn't have been so hard pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving. It'll be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avery's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake stop carrying around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avery. Please forgive me. Things like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times and half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send women like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ulda. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you were nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Yay! I don't think we're gonna need any of that. Nope. Money. Money. Alrighty. So, we're gonna cut it here. I'm gonna do the level 20 class quest, and then I will get back to doing the dungeon. So, see you at the class quest. Bye-bye!